Morning. Remember to type your name and present on the chat box, please.
Good morning.
Okay, guys, let's start today's activities. Let me put on my is coming. Okay, they have already gave me one list actualizada, updated, so I am going to check that. There's a lot of people coming and coming. Thank you. I see 26 people have sent present, and I have 31 students in the classroom. I don't know what's happening. There are a few people that are still missing their name. You need to write their name, guys. You need to write your names on the chat box. De repente usted vino y justo cuando yo tomé la lista, se le cayó la videollamada. What can we do? Ya usted se va con falta, porque yo no tomo asistencia de nuevo. Entonces, si usted ingresa tarde, o si usted se le va a la videollamada y usted ya dejó el presente puesto, Alison sí vino, pero después le falló el internet. Owen y Angélica sí entraron a tiempo, solo que se les fue el internet. Like that, okay? That's what I want to happen. So, please, excellent, thank you. Hi, 28. I'm missing still 3 people. Each one of you must type your name. Of course, only the ones that did it, you have to do it only once. Okay, so let's start today's activity. Do you remember what we did yesterday with the 2 images? Yes? Okay, so today we're going to start comparing and contrasting several things. We can do it with people, we can do it with animals, we can do it with situations, we can do it with countries and several other things. So let's start thinking and remembering. Who can tell me, how do you make comparisons? How do I make a comparison? You don't remember. Let me show you a video so you can remember that information. Okay, give me a second. And then, important, Jeremy Solano is in the classroom. Jeremy, are you here? Okay, guys, let's watch a short 5 minutes video related to the use of comparatives. Pay a lot of attention because after some questions, okay? And of course, this is class participation. Before we go on, I need to remember you that I need to see your pretty faces. I don't want to see the window, the chair, the dog. No, I want to see you and your faces. Cameras on, microphones on, the whole class, please. Sebastián, Matías, Francesca.
¿Quieres descubrir cuál es el producto perfecto para tu cabello? Ingresa aquí.
Microphones off, cameras on.
Mike and Kate are 25 years old.
Okay, pay a lot of attention, please. There are two kinds of comparatives that we're going to pay a lot of attention right now.
This video is about comparative adjectives in English. This is Jack and this is Mike. Jack is short and Mike is tall. Jack is shorter than Mike. Mike is taller than Jack. We often need to compare different things and
Okay,
people.
Francesca, don't
And to
worry.
do
I
this,
get
we
that.
use
Your mom talked to
comparative
me.
adjectives. For example, smaller, bigger, taller, shorter. If the adjective has only one syllable, we make its comparative form by adding the suffix er, short, shorter. And if the adjective has a short vowel and a consonant at the end, we need to double the consonant, big, bigger. More examples: small, smaller, tall, taller, old, older, hot, hotter. Jack is quite sociable. Mike is very sociable. So Mike is more sociable than Jack. If it's a two and more syllable adjective, we need to add the word more before the adjective. Sociable, more sociable. Repeat after me. More sociable, more interesting, more boring. The opposite of the word more is less. Less sociable, less interesting, less boring. Jack is shorter than Mike. Mike is more sociable than Jack. So we use the word than when we compare things and people. There are some special cases related to the use of comparative adjectives. If it's a two and more syllable adjective ending in y, you can make its comparative form by changing y into I and adding the suffix er. Easy, easier. Easy, easier. Lazy, lazier. Happy, happier. Funny, funnier. But there is another way. You can also make the comparative form of adjectives ending in y with the help of more. More easy. So there are two ways. More easy, more lazy, more happy, more funny. Jack is a good speaker. Mike is not a very good speaker. Jack is a better speaker than Mike. Some adjectives have irregular forms. Good, better. Bad, worse. Far, further, or farther. For example, Paris is further from here than Berlin. Today the weather is better. My car is worse than Jack's. Mike and Kate are 25 years old. Jack is 40. So Mike is as young as Kate. And Jack is not as young as Mike and Kate. To make an equal comparison, we use the formula as, adjective as. For example, Mike is as young as Kate, or its negative variant, not as, adjective as. Jack is not as young as Mike and Kate. Mike and Kate are much younger than Jack. However, Jack is much more experienced than Mike and Kate. When we talk about big differences, we use the words much, a lot, far before the comparative. For example, Kate and Mike are much younger than Jack. Kate and Mike are a lot younger than Jack. Kate and Mike are far younger than Jack. And one more example with a long adjective, more than 2 syllables. Jack is much more experienced than Mike and Kate. Jack is a lot more experienced than Mike and Kate. Jack is far more experienced than Mike and Kate. When we talk about small differences, we use the words a little bit, slightly, plus the comparative. For example, John is a little younger than Mike. John is a bit younger than Mike. John is slightly younger than Mike. And one more example with a long adjective. Jack is a bit more experienced than Mike and Kate. Jack is a little bit more experienced than Mike and Kate. Jack is slightly more experienced than Mike and Kate. This is all about comparatives, and in the next video I'll tell you about superlatives.
We can't manage work like this. That's why I use Monday.com. My team uses it to manage projects, sales.
Okay, guys, I think it was pretty clear, right? Most of you, oh my God, estoy reiniciando mi cámara, por eso no puede prender en este momento. Regálenme un par de minutos a que se prenda, okay? So, video was pretty interesting and very complete, right? We had first of all, when we make a comparison between, how many elements do we make a comparison? Do we use 3 elements or 1 element to make a comparison? Domenica. Microphone on, please, since you were paying attention. So, between 2 people, right? Between 2 people are the ones we get that comparison from, right? Amy is shorter than Cesar, right? 2 people. Yeah. Hey, don't worry, don't worry, Dominica, I answered the question. Okay, so 2 people. Mercy is taller than Hugo. Angelina is more serious than Valeria. Okay, so we have there 2 ways of making comparisons. So we have 2 ways of doing the comparison, right? With short adjectives and with long adjectives, okay? Sebastian, tell me, please. How do you make a comparison between, choose 2 of your classmates, any classmate you want to, and make 1 comparison about them? Sebastian, Mera, microphone on, please.
Hugo is taller than me.
Good. Hugo is taller than you. That's with a short adjective. Thanks, Sebastian. Now I need Guillermo to do it with a long adjective. How do we do it with a long adjective? One that has 2 or 3 syllables, like intelligent or expensive. How do we do it with that one, Guillermo? We're listening. Guillermo, your microphone is off. Please turn it on so we can listen. Remaining people, chat box, private for me, and make a sentence with a comparative sentence with this adjective. Go, you have 1 minute. Good, Samantha, excellent. Now do it with expensive, please. With the adjective expensive. You need a lot of money to pay for that. How do we do it with a long adjective? Short and tall, ya estamos. Very simple. What about the other ones? Okay, I would say the car is more expensive than the camera. Okay. This is the way in which we use long adjectives. What about this? What about this one? Is very good, more happy. That is possible also. Remember that happy ends in Y, so we can use whether more or we can add ER. Than a motorcycle. Very good, Marina. Excellent sentence. What else? So what about the others? Alison, Valeria, Camila, Marcos, Angelina, Sofía, Angélica, Milene, Hugo, Guillermo, Daniel, Jenny, Mercy, William, Owen, Francesca. Answer the question, please, or do the sentence. Good. Owen, computer is more expensive than a pencil. Very good. A concert is more expensive than a cell phone. Okay, you have a very low cell phone. Sophia has more expensive. Very good. My sister is more boring than me. Very good, Domenica. The car is more expensive than my brush. Very good job, guys. Excellent. Remember, each one of you has to do it. Okay, remember, each one of you. Okay, so in the last 10 minutes, I think we have remembered many things. More expensive than. Excellent, guys. Remember, don't forget this information because next class we're going to do a comparison between comparatives and superlatives. So don't confuse. Now, more expensive. Mariana is here younger. The notebook is more expensive. The house is more expensive than toys. Very good sentences, guys. Excellent. Okay, now we're going to do one comparative adjective exercise, which is, I think it's very simple. So it is for, important, guys. Yesterday you were asking me, ask intelligent, ask, great sentence. Hey, Samantha, that's another way to make a comparison between two people. I am as intelligent or as great or as beautiful as someone else. Very great, excellent. Okay, guys, now that you're ready, important. Yesterday's activity. Most of, I saw many students telling me that they got 0 on the activity, right? But the thing is, lo que pasa es que cuando nosotros hacemos the format of the activity, ponemos unas letras específicas que ustedes tienen que responder. Pero hay más de una respuesta correcta posible y la página solo me deja poner una. Si usted no lo escribe así igualito como yo le escribí, no le va a revisar, no le va a calificar. Pero por eso no se preocupe, que yo ingreso a cada una de las oraciones que usted escribió y eso es lo que está calificado. Ahí es donde yo veo si usted está haciéndolo bien o no. No en la calificación final. No se preocupe por la calificación final, que yo reviso cada una de sus respuestas. Solo cuando es verdadero y falso, cuando es de unir, cuando es de seleccionar, ahí sí, solo la respuesta que es la que es, pues no. Pero cuando se trata de tipear la respuesta o de responder escribiendo oraciones, de repente se lo puso con, Mariana lo puso con mayúscula, César lo puso con minúscula, Amy le puso doble espacio, Jenny se le fue una coma, a Daniel se le fue mal escrita una palabra, a Mercy se le comió una letra. Pueden pasar un montón de esas cosas y eso no quiere decir que usted no sabe, ¿sí? Entonces yo me fijo en esos errores de tipeo que tal vez usted pudo tener o de spelling, que no es lo que estoy evaluando, sino gramática. Si la oración está bien hecha, aunque no esté 100% súper bien escrita, no problem, usted tiene el puntaje, ¿ok? Nadie va a salir perjudicado por ese tipo de situaciones, ¿ok? Espero que haya quedado súper claro forever, no solo conmigo, sino con todos los maestros es así, ¿ok? Ready, understood. Reaction, the ones that understood the reaction, please. Thanks, Marina. Thanks, Isabella, Sofia, Victoria, Ronald. Excellent. Thank you so much, Samantha, Amy, Daniel. Great job, guys. So, the next activity is also about writing, por eso lo decía. So, don't get stressed because of that. Just do your best. Okay, that's the only important thing. So I'm sending the link right now. You have 10 minutes until the class is over, so we can go on and start working. Let's go. Nice. Nice, Angelina. I will prepare something for tomorrow, okay? I really like you telling me. Okay, you're gonna go, when you open the link, you're gonna go to this web page, which is very simple, very simple to work on it. I'm putting my email on the chat box so you can send me the answers. Yeah. So on the first, okay. On the activity, you're going to find several items. Number one, okay, important. First of all, what you need to do is this part of the short adjectives and long adjectives rules. These are the main rules. These are the main rules, okay? For short adjectives like tall, short, happy, or all of them, and the long adjectives like expensive and intelligent. First of all, you are going to do this part. As it is writing, guys, trate de poner siempre todo en minúscula and no poner espacio. Si usted pone el espacio, ya el sistema va a ver que usted está poniendo una letra de más. Así lo ve. Ok, so no le ponga espacio. Solo escriba lo necesario y va a la siguiente pregunta. Ok, esto sí lo explico en español porque no solo le sirve en inglés, sino en los worksheets que le envíen en español funcionan de la misma forma. Es un formato. ¿Sí? So, like that. Okay, guys, start working. You're going to do this individually. I'm not going to help. You have to do it. Then you will have to write the comparative forms. In this case, larger. Solamente así. No le voy a dar espacio. Le quito y bajo la siguiente. Okay, just like that. Number two, compare using the given words. Here you need to write the complete sentences. So, my dress is longer than yours. Number three, complete with comparative forms. Vegetables are, remember that there are some exceptions also were mentioned on the video. The exceptions are good, bad, and further. Okay, remember, what do we do with those exceptions of the rule? So finish the activity and send it to my email once you finish. Meanwhile, voy a llamar a la lista, okay? Meanwhile, you're working. Solo go to the link and do the activity, Angelica, okay? See you later. Bye-bye. Once you finish, send it to my email, okay? They're giving me more minutes. Okay. Valeria Arias. Not here.
I'm here.
Miki Benalcázar. Oh my God. César Briones.
Present.
Doménica Calero. Rebeca Fernández. Matías González. Daniel López.
Presente.
Amy Mendieta.
Metro en el numerador y segundo que se ahora.
Hugo Torres.
Observen por favor.
Amy Mendieta, not here.
Presente, Miss.
Ah, okay. And Luciana Mera.
Present.
Sebastián Mera.
Present.
Camila Merchan. Camila Merchan. Marcelo Miranda. Marcelo Miranda, not here? Ah, okay, I saw you.
Present.
Mariana Mora.
Present.
Victoria Navarro.
Present.
Mateo Ramírez.
Present.
Sebastián Romero. Mercy Rubio. Thanks, Sebastián, I could see.
Present.
Alison Ruiz.
Presente. Present.
Milene Salazar.
Present.
Guillermo San Pedro.
Present.
Angelina Solís. Ronald Suastegui.
Present.
Samantha Tagle.
Present.
Sofía Toledo.
Present.
Angelina Toledo.
Presente. Present. Present.
Jenny Torres.
Present.
Graciana Ulli.
Present.
Angélica Vera.
Present.
Marcos Vinuesa. Marcos Vinuesa, not here. Isabela Zavala.
Present.
So Marcos Vinuesa is not here, right? Okay, guys, someone that is here que no fue mencionado, please. No, everybody was mentioned. Oh, sorry, I saw you. Ya está. Sorry, Owen, you are here, but I didn't mention you. I'm sorry. Here you are. Anybody else? Solo Owen no mencioné. Okay. So I hope you're finishing that activity. Let's start. Camila Merchan, tell me please, what's the answer for this one? I know, here. Comparative for comfortable. Notice,
No sé.
is a short adjective or a long adjective?
Sure.
Míralo. Observe. ¿Es short, así como old, o es long?
Sure.
Are you sure? Look at the word comfortable. 3 syllables. It's a long adjective, right? To compare with a long adjective, we use the word more, and then we write the adjective just exactly. More comfortable. Repeat, please.
More
Comfortable.
comfortable.
Excellent. What about old? How do you make old a comparative? ¿Cómo lo
Older.
vamos a hacer? ¿Como el number 1 o como el number 2?
El one.
Like 1. So, ¿cómo quedaría?
All her.
Older. Excellent, Camila. Thank you so much. Jenny Torres. Microphone on. Tell me, please, in happy, how do we make the comparison, the comparative for happy?
Happier.
Happier, remember, double P, ER at the end. O también podemos poner more happy. In this case, solamente because it finishes in letter Y, podemos hacer eso. Okay? Only with the ones that finish in Y. What about new, Jenny?
New.
Huh? New?
No sé, mi.
Newer. Just like that. Follow your
New.
instincts, okay? Si te equivocas, bueno, igual
Okay.
aprende. Good, Jenny. Thank you. Mercy. Near. Rubio. Microphone on, Mercy, please. No? Okay, so, okay, Mercy, tell me. Near, how's the comparative of near? Chicos, esto ya tendría que estar trabajado. Se supone que ya están trabajando en esto hace tiempo. Lo único que tiene que hacer es darme la respuesta que usted ya tiene. Entonces no entiendo por qué tanto tiempo se demora para pensar en decirme si usted ya lo pensó. Okay, so try to do it fast. Mercy, tell me what's the answer. Okay, I'm gonna take the answer for your classmates on the chat box. Ronald, very good. Owen, excellent. Next one, bad, which is an exception for the rule. We don't say badder, right? That's not correct. We never say badder. What do we say?
Worse.
Pay attention. Worse, Sophia. Excellent. Thank you. Worse, because in this case, we cannot apply the normal rule. This is an exception for the rule. What about, Samantha, what about expensive? How do we make it with expensive?
More expensive.
Excellent, more expensive. Next one. Okay, we don't have any more time. Okay, guys, we did it until that part. Then, good, Marina. Excellent, thinner. So, finish that activity And once you finish, send it to my email. Okay, I'm going to put my email on the channel right now so everyone can see. Okay, bye-bye guys, good job. See you next class.